Put my glasses on so I can see. Thank you. I got new ones coming too. And I can see behind me. From the spy shop. Hopefully nobody's back there. I have no idea if they are or not. That's why I need them to see behind me and I can't. There's the police in the shopping centre there, and they're trying to figure out why this mobility scooter kept blinking, because it was in reverse. So they touched it and it stopped. And they're like, well, that was easy. Just because the blinker was on or it was in reverse or something. They took it forward and then took it backwards, and it's alright then. Just how it was left. And someone learning to drive a big truck. I did that once. I can drive the front of it. Probably with trailers too, but I mean, I don't have a license for it. I really don't like how this motor slowly builds up from the thing there, because it's uphill as well as. What are you doing? Are you coming into the lane or are you going somewhere else? No, you're going to park. Blaming idiots. Yeah, I did my truck license. Didn't finish it though, ran out of money. Did a lot of lessons. My problem with that is confidence. Just so nervous, you know. I get so nervous, and then they tell me stuff that other people have failed with, and then I do that. Because I don't want to fail, but I do that because they tell me that. Tell me that, I'll be right. But anyway, I didn't pass it, so did the motorbike license too, passed it and everything. All I had to do was go and pay it. And I didn't do that either. Because all you got to do is do a training course for a motorbike, and you're good. Do the training course, and then you get the certificate, and you go in and you pay for it, and there's your license. It's done. But, I mean, you've got to ride a motorbike right, because if you don't, you're not going to live right. You're going to be dead very quickly. See, you're driving a car, you make mistakes, it's alright. You've got lots of shielding around you, so there's not much chance you'll get dead. Riding a motorbike, make a mistake, that's it. If you're not wearing the right gear, you could lose a leg, you could lose an arm, you could die. You've got no protection. Same as push bike. Something runs into you on a push bike, no protection at all. You've got to be very careful. And of course, MJ wants to ride a motorbike. He wants to be a motorbiker. That's good, but you've got to ride right, and that's expensive. The gear is expensive to get. Not to mention the bike. You've got BMX training, so that's not too bad. That'll help. I mean, I've ridden bikes all my life, so I've made all the mistakes, I've had all the accidents, so hopefully after Brisbane, everything is just going to go nuts. I'll come back with the prize and come back here with the prize, and then I'll be videoing and stuff, and oh mate, doing fishing videos and traveling videos and exploring and all kinds of amazing stuff. Having so much fun. Getting really worried about people stealing my stuff, because I've put a lot into getting that. If kids stealing stuff, I mean, something has to be done about that. This kid got released from prison 3 times in one day. I mean, come on. They arrest him, take him to court, and he gets sentenced. Goes to prison and then he's just released. I mean, what the hell? There needs to be a consequence. Because that's what kids do, what they do now, because there's no consequence, you know? Steal cars, steal from shops, bash people up, they even bash the police up. They bash the police, security guards and all of that, and they get caught, they go to court, they get sentenced, and what happens? Nothing. They get nothing. No. So they just go and do it again. And they just keep doing it. Because there's no consequence at all. You need to have a consequence. Maybe take them in the back room and bash the crap out of them, or maybe they've tried boot camps, they've tried disciplinary stuff, try all this stuff. Maybe we go back to corporal punishment. I don't know. Not really sure what will encourage them to never do it again. Whatever it is, it needs to be done. I mean, in my day, we would never do it. We would never go against the authorities. I mean, the police are always straighten up, always make sure that You know, we appeared to be doing the right thing when the police were there. When they were gone, we go back to doing what we were doing, but when they were there, and the cameras everywhere, I mean, you can't do that now. These little a-holes get away with it. They're just, you know, they're like, oh, it's a victimless crime and all this, but no, it's not. People save and sprint for years to buy a car, and these little a-holes come and take the car and wreck it and burn it. You know? Because there's no consequence for their action. And there needs to be. Going to prison's not going to scare them. They want to go to prison. You know, it's not going to worry them. They see prison as a dream place to go, as like a really awesome thing. They pride themselves on how much crime they've done and shit like that. Doing crimes and criminal actions is okay in a game. In a game, in a fantasy world where it really doesn't matter, do all the criminal stuff you want. No worries. I mean, I even do that. But in the real world, where it matters, where every action you do has an equal or opposite reaction, don't do it. I'll be stupid. I watched this thing the other day where, it was yesterday. These guys street racing. Just street racing in the street in the car park with all the other cars. There's so many cops. I mean, you gotta be nuts. It's just gotta be nuts. I mean, that's just stupid. I bet the cops confiscated a lot of cars that night and made a lot of money that night. Bet they did heaps, you know. You got lots of citations and stuff. I mean, that's just stupid. I mean, street racing, by the way that the movies do it, you know, you clear all the streets, you have a set track, you make sure that there's no cars around, no one can get hurt. Well, least possibility of getting hurt. And then they run street race, you know? They don't just street race out in the middle of the road with other cars and stuff, and that's bad for you and your car and everyone else. I mean, the only way to do that is on the racetrack. Take your street racing to the racetrack. Because there you can street race all you like. No cops, because they're completely allowed. And if you have an accident or someone gets in trouble, there's people there to help you. I mean, what's wrong with that? I know, you just want to be big movie stars and think you're incredible because you can drive a car fast. That's not hard. Even a baby can drive a car fast. Driving a car accurately, not having an accident, and going fast at the same time is a bit of a skill. But just driving fast, anyone can do that. These days cars can do that on their own without even having a driver. There's not some big impressive person doing that. Oh, heck. I was sort of wanting to walk around the shops and that and do all that sort of stuff, but I thought, oh no, I'll just go home. Got this thing I've got to print up, but I've got to, we're supposed to take it to Stockman and print it, but, well, I had to put it in my backpack or something, so next week I can do that. It's on the GoPro. Connect on the GoPro one, so. But yeah, don't forget, look forward to my Brisbane one. When I go to Brisbane, which will be not this Thursday coming, but the Wednesday after. Not this Thursday coming, but the Wednesday after it. So, yeah. Less than an hour, so yeah, it's going to be interesting. Oh, there's a trailer there. Oh, it's doing across the road. Mail. Don't know. It's very hard to tell if there's anything in there.